you're back with us here on We Connect, and we're having this delightful conversation with Mrs. Sucharita Reddy and Dr. Pratap Reddy. What is it that keeps you motivated? I mean, you have been going and going and going, and you still have this sparkle in your eyes as you talk with me today, Dr. Reddy.
I think the basic thing is that Indian has always been a great guy outside the country. Now, what makes me happy is that we have turned the switch on. They are great even back home. I mean, that's really the point. When I lost a young man who couldn't afford to go to West because he couldn't raise $50,000 to have the surgery. I said, how many more of these people are going to die in our country because they can't afford $50,000? So what do we do now? We have now created the largest number of heart surgeries at 1/4 of the cost. There are 4 pillars on which Apollo is built. Number 1 is clinical excellence. Number 2, the best technology. Whatever anybody has got anywhere in the world, Apollo has it. 3rd is their care, compassion, love. And the 4th is the cost benefit. I think this is where I believe that we can now make that big change, not just in metros. I am happy there are several other 100 doctors, hospital entrepreneurs who have joined us in this race, but we must take to the next level. To make it to the next level, I think we need to face a few challenges. If you convert those challenges, it's going to be a great opportunity. This is what I've told our health minister, education minister, planning minister and the prime minister, saying the challenges are there's a huge demand supply gap in hospital beds. We need to add 100,000 beds per year for the next 10 years. We can do it. And the second thing is that what we need is we need to double our doctors, triple our nurses, quadruple our nurses. What does that mean? When you create that, you are creating additional 2.5 million jobs per year. And then when we create all these institutions, what does that mean for the country? You give day one jobs. This is what the whole world, Obama is trying to spend $20 billion to give 100,000 IT jobs in US. Here we can create 2.5 direct healthcare jobs each year, year after year. Ultimately what happens? Our GDP will grow 2 to 3%. And more important is that we will have a healthy, happy India.
Right. Dr. Reddy, there has sometimes been some criticism about this whole concept of corporate hospitals combining, as you have so successfully, the business with health care. So let me draw you out on that and ask you, what is your opinion about this?
What is corporate? Something which is principle, which works on regular professional manner. And ultimately, what do you want in a business? You want the business to sustain, you want it to grow, and whoever is invested in you to get rewards. And to give that rewards, you must make profit. Profit in every business, including liquor business, cigarette business, is appreciated.
But not in the medical.
But the moment medical, they make profit, then it's called a sin.
It becomes a bad word.
A bad word. So I think this is where we must change the matter. It has changed. Fortunately today they have changed, they have accepted that this is the only route that India can now reach our goal of health for all.
Right. Mrs. Reddy, I need to ask you, now your 4 daughters, extremely competent, they're all carrying this banner of the Apollo Hospital. It must be a great matter of pride for you as a mother to see that, especially in our country where we seem to lay so much stress and often unnecessary importance on sons. Tell me what you think about this.
See, you're always with 4 of them, and I wanted them to be somebody great, somebody who will work for the country. I always told them, please stand on your own 2 feet. It's a good thing for a lady to do it, because how much can you spend at home? It's nice to work and all. So each child, as they were graduating, they started working with their father.
You know what my office was? My office for Apollo Hospital was in the top of a garage.
That was the starting point.
And the first CEO is one Mr. Chaco.
Yes.
He would have headed Spencer's.
Yes, I know him.
I made him not accept that job, accepted this. So the other day he told me, sir, I knew each of your daughters will do outstandingly well. They will not be just Dr. Reddy's daughters in Apollo, they'll be the greatest professionals because they have passion and they've got the capability. I think it's nice to hear from him who has trained them.
Correct.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got 10 grandchildren waiting in the wings, and some of them have already started
That's
being active, right?
Pride, you know. The
Yeah,
10
Sindhuri is now
grandchildren.
managing the children's hospital, beautiful.
That is amazing. I mean,
You know what I joke with them? I said, look, all you guys have had expensive education. So now we must start giving inexpensive medical care for all.
And
Right.
how about Karthik
Yeah.
and Adit, Harshad? These 3 boys are amazing.
And
Yeah,
one of my other
very
granddaughter
well.
is going to give something great to the country, wellness.
is?
Wellness, Upasana.
right.
She has now taken it on herself. She has her whole scheme drawn out, how we can create wellness, not as a major industry, but as something which can touch everybody's lives.
Right. So it's obvious as we sit here today that the future of the Apollo Group is in absolutely safe hands,
In 62,000 people.
and 62,000
families.
people as well. Mrs. Reddy and Dr. Reddy, thank you so much for talking with us today. It's been a delight, and once again, thank you so much for letting us into your beautiful home. We appreciate your time today. And from
Thank
all
you,
of us
Jennifer.
here on the We Connect team, we'd like to say goodbye for now. In the meantime, if you'd like to hear us, or if you'd like to write to us, or even call us, this is the number you need to call, 99413 2222. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.